later. So those are coming around. Okay, I think I'm going to move on to Thursday night, what we need from you. We do want, if we have this at an organizational meeting and we get these flyers out, we could double this number. And I was hoping for 100. So this would be awesome, but we need you Thursday more than anything else. This is the very first meeting, and we need to come out in numbers on this first meeting that we want to be a part of this decision. So purple and pink and Lopez t-shirts would be great. But if not, we have parents who have volunteered to make address labels that say Lopez community members on them. And we'll be out standing in front of Trout before the meeting. And if you'll just check in with somebody who has kind of a stack of papers and get a name tag that kind of represents that, so we can be more visual than just a group of people. Because if a whole bunch of us show up, we could be from any of the 6 schools that are potentially closing. Yeah. And the cost. Okay, so a parent has volunteered to get t-shirts made for Lopez community, $6 per t-shirt. That would be one more equation. I'm going to ask if you wouldn't mind standing by the yellow doors and maybe getting a count before we go printing. And then if you ordered a t-shirt, if you could pay our $6 tonight, that'd be great. And then we could have the boxes of t-shirts standing out in front to wear also. I don't think this is going to be the one and only meeting by any means, but this is going to be the most important meeting where we show in numbers how many of us are dedicated to the cause. And so it will be important to do that. We have talked amongst the few of us that organized this weekend, and that we have asked several community members, a handful, because remember there's 6 other schools being represented Thursday night. So we're hoping to get one voice on a microphone. It will be unrealistic if you think you're coming to this particular type of meeting and hoping to speak. So we have some very pointed questions that we plan on asking, and we would just ask that you allow us to have those people be the voice for our community and know that this is the beginning of the process. One thing that came up this afternoon is that in your emails, we would like to see Jerry Wilson schedule a meeting just for Lopez. There has been no direct contact from the district with the school up to this point, and or with the teachers. And so another great cause that could come out of this is before the next meeting, which is November 11th, we would hopefully like to see him at least put on the books a scheduled time to meet with the Lopez community specifically. And that's where I think we can be a little bit more organized and a little bit more vocal and ask real specific questions about the impact on this particular community. The next meeting on the 11th is scheduled at Weber Middle School, and so we have another good showing time for us to really come out in large numbers. Okay, did I miss anything, Tim? Okay. All right, so the next piece that we need to organize with a very large group, and so if you see that a lot of people are volunteering, we may cover this, but what we do need to get out is starting tonight, tomorrow night, and Wednesday night, we want to do a neighborhood walk with the flyer that you have in your hands. And as much possible, face-to-face talking about, not letting them sit there and read this. See, there's Jerry Wilson's address right there. These were some talking points that were brought up at the organizational meeting I attended. This is specifically what we'd like you to say in those emails. So we need to have volunteers come to the purple tables. There's only one way to do this. We have one map, and we need to cross off the streets as we go and hand you those flyers. And then you need to take them out, preferably starting tonight and then into Tuesday, so people have time to make arrangements to attend the meeting on Thursday. And again, if you get face-to-face with someone, to talk with someone, please reiterate the importance of Thursday's meeting. If they want to do something immediately, Thursday's the day to be there. And so that's what we need to do next, is organize the volunteers that are willing to do that. We've also have some plastic jugs coming around just to help us cover these